I have my scissors and a bag, and that can only mean one thing. So let's go ahead and open this. Here. Chop, 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 chop. Some lubes, paper, and empty bag. RS3M V5, magic close, ball core UV, robot. Very nice. And some Lubical Speedy, some FC Calm, some DNM 37, which is blue because the black one's kind of disgusting, and some FC Rush. As you can tell, this is from the cubicle. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Let's open it up and have a look. I'm going to cut myself. All right. Oh, it's going to tear. Oh. Cool. Empty box. We have some instructions. Hope you can read Chinese. Ooh, it is in English. I'm going to read these one day. Okay, so this happened in the last video. This is for this cube stand, not this cube stand. And I don't know why they keep including it. We have the, as usual, screwdriver and some replacement caps and the adjustment tool. Normally it comes in a little box with the RS3M cubes, but that didn't come with this one. Interesting, they come in a little bag this time. So pop those out. Don't know. And let's get on to how does the cube come out. Is the robot holding it? I don't think the arms move. Oh, they do move. Cool. The legs move. Now I wondered, is that the same? Oh, it's not the same as this one. I was really hoping it would sit on the top of this one, but it doesn't fit. Oh, you can only stack them on top of themselves.
Disappointed!
Oh well. Let's get the cube out. Where should we put you? We'll put you there. Let's put your face back on. Ooh, that feels nice and shiny. We have a, colour's that? Teal? Green? I don't know. How's that? Actually feels quite smooth. It doesn't have that sandy feel it's usually had before. Whoa. Oh, that's definitely interesting feel. Oh, I'm making a bit of a mess of that one. Interesting. Okay, so version 5 of the RS3M. Let's do a quick history tour.
Meanwhile,
ta-da! This is the RS3M 2020 edition, standard edition. It's got springs inside, which you can hear when you turn it. And it's the original first one that kind of came out. Nice action, turns well. This one's quite loose. This is the RS3M 2021, which is essentially the same as this, but the main difference is it has maglev in the middle now, and this one looks like it's been kicked around in the playground quite a bit. Bit clackier. This is, whoops, they should go like that. This is the Super RS3M with the ball core, magnetic ball core and so on, and it sounds, it's a bit smoother. I've lubed this one up a little bit more and used it a bit more. This is a YS3M, which is kind of came after this one and sort of like was a left turn, and I like this one a lot, and this one is my main along with the UV coated version. And then we have the V5. I don't have the V2 in this lineup, which would go here because it's crazy expensive, and it didn't seem to be that much more than say this one or this one, the Super RS3M or the YS3M. Another thing to note about these ones with the earlier ones, there's no internal dragon scales on the 2020 or 2021 cubes. They're all split piece design. They've all got the same adjustment system, but it's once you get to the Super RS3M, you start to see the dragon scales in there, but you still see the same adjustment system. This one's purple for maglev, which they changed on this one. This one's maglev as well, which has got the purple internals for the adjustments there, and definitely dragon scales there, split piece design. And the other thing that's changed as well on the insides is gold to teal, and this one is blue, I guess.
and now back to your regularly scheduled program.
So let's put those to the side. Come back to this one. First thoughts, it feels a lot like the Weilong V9. It's got that sort of slightly looser feel to it. One of the things I've noticed about some of these, if we go back to the Super, the magnets to me aren't very grippy there. Even though it's got a ball core, it doesn't feel like it homes in, and it feels like they could be a lot stronger. The YS3M, which has a ball core and edge magnets, super strong, very grippy. I can flick that and it always centers in, whereas the Super RS3M doesn't always, if I push it too hard, it doesn't seem to stop very well. This one looks like it's still overshooting a bit. I think I might need to definitely do some tensions on this. We'll see how we go. All right, well, let's do some setup. Let's have a look inside first.
Moments later.
Finally managed to get the cap off, and we can see the colors are nice dark greenish color. Again, same thing with the adjustment system, screw, maglev, and the 9 levels of clicking. And it's interesting, the screw here seems to be a lot tighter than this one is by default. And I don't change the screws, I only change the outside. So it's interesting to see that that's the case here. Looks slightly different with its design as well. I don't know if that's, maybe the washer size is a little bit different. No, maybe the same. All right, let's do some setup. At the moment, the cube is quite loose and runny, so I'm going to try some FC Calm. And then I'm going to maybe tighten it up 1 or 2 notches inside, which I don't normally do, and see how we go and do a bunch of solves. So let's try this. Is it going to open? Maybe it's one of these it's kid safe, kid friendly opening. Is it open? How do I open this?
Just then.
Just needed a bit of muscle. 2 drops of that in. Where are we going to go? Here. Here. Make that through. Yeah, this feels a lot like the V9. The difference is that the RS3M models tend to have this internal design like this, whereas the RS-V9, if you see in my other video coming, which will be linked here eventually when I release it, has quite a different design. The Tornado V3, which you can also see in this video, has quite a different internal design to this one as well. Yes, I'm a slow solver. It's really hard doing it through the camera, and I didn't scramble it very hard, did I? Tap.
2 weeks later.
Yep.
Ready?
Ready. Yeah, ready.
12 seconds.
That's my competition PR. Yeah, I only got that 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so it's a new one.
Yeah, this is my other main.
I think some, like this one could be better than this one, like Gamma.
So that's the G-perm, mate. So the bar's there now. Just what I think I got.
Yeah, that G-perm is so craziness.
And he gets it right.
Yeah. I wish you could get that.
Just want to put it up to put a runner.
Oh, yeah.